Hey, welcome to Twitter Basics. You're going to start by going to www.twitter.com and get to the sign up for Twitter screen. You're going to type in your name, your email address, make up some kind of password, and click the sign up for Twitter button. The next screen is then going to generate the information for you, and it'll tell you if there's an email address already registered. I just made that up, so somebody apparently already tried to do that. And it will generate a username for you kind of based on information that you gave. You can change this username to be something else that you might want, like maybe coach of football or something. Now that is available. So if you wanted to be @ coach of FB, that could be your Twitter handle. You'd want something that is identifiable with you and to you, that people would associate with you, so it's easy to remember and it's easy to find you. But you might not want to limit yourself to a specific position. For example, if you said principal AHS and in a year you weren't the principal of AHS, then you might not want that as your Twitter handle, because you might want something more general that could carry over and just kind of be associated with you and what you stand for and what your tweets are all about, but not necessarily tied to a particular location, just in case, depending on goals in the futures. That's a consideration. You can uncheck these items right here, depending if that's what you want to uncheck or not. Just read that over, it's personal choice. And then once you're signed on and log in, you'll get to your particular page that you can deal with. We're going to start going over the tour of the page, and so I can point out some of the common things. The home page is like where you see everything, and you'll get notifications when there's new tweets. These are people that follow me, or I follow, or both. And so I'm seeing everything that's put up by these organizations or these people that I'm following or that are following me. I see their stuff. And Edutopia is a really good one. I would recommend that you'd follow @Edutopia. I get a lot of good ideas from them. They post a lot of links that are very helpful. If I thought this was a great tweet and I wanted to share it and retweet it, then I can retweet this to my followers by retweeting, and then it will post as a tweet from me, but that I copied it from Edutopia. And retweeting things is a good way to gain more followers too. I can also reply directly to somebody, or I can favorite something, which sort of means I like the post and I'm just commenting that I like it. That was a cool post. If you're familiar with Facebook, favorite is like clicking like. And there's a couple more options under the more right there too. So the home screen is just your generic, everybody that you're connected to. You can kind of see the public view of things. You can see how many tweets that you've posted, how many people or things that you're following, how many people are following you. You can compose a new tweet right from here too, or you can compose a new tweet from here. So either way, you are limited to 140 characters, so you want to be concise about it and to the point. You can include a photo or some kind of media link. If you are ever tweeting something that involves a long web address, you're going to want to go to one of those sites that will shorten the URL for you. For example, goo.gl. You copy paste your long web address into this bar, and it will give you a short URL to use instead. So you're not using up all your 140 characters on some big, huge, long web address. You can copy paste the short one, and it goes to the same place. So you'd want to use a URL shortener if those are the kind of tweets you're going to put out there. Okay, over here you have who to follow suggestions. You can refresh this view and bring up, it'll try to tag things that you're interested in by what you tweet and what you say your topics of interest are, or people that you follow. It'll connect to them. You'll also have trends, worldwide trends, a box down here And trends is something that's like a hot topic. A lot of people are tweeting about it or mentioning it, and so it's considered a trend. And you can get suggestions for following these conversations. The connect button over here, I got signed out really quick. The connect button will show you information about all your interactions. And so if people are following you, it'll tell you. If somebody is posting a message for you, it'll put that up. It just gives you like a user history of interactions with people and what's been going on with your posts and people following you or retweeting you or things like that. So it's kind of fun to stay, and that kind of is what that means, connection. The hashtag discover page is first to understand hashtag. Hashtag is like a way to categorize a conversation. So if you are searching for a feed about school, you would type in hashtag school, and it would bring you to a page where the conversations and the posts are all related to that category. So the hashtag kind of directs or categorizes your topic of conversation. If you want to, you could look for like high school principal. And the results for hashtag high school principal would be this page. And so all these posts that are up here would be related to that topic in one way or the other. And you could post your thoughts in a composed new tweet. And if you wanted everybody who followed high school principal's feed to see what you said, you could say hashtag high school principal, and as soon as you tweeted it, it would go on your own space, your own, Twitter feed wall, but it would also post the link at this feed so everyone connected to that area of interest would see your tweet. So that is a little bit about hashtag. The me button is where you can edit your profile. If you want to edit your profile, you can also edit your profile under here where it says edit profile. You can view any direct messages that people have sent you. This is sort of like an inbox. Direct messages are private. They're not publicly seen by any other Twitter followers or people you're following or anything like that. You can also do that right here. This would go directly to an inbox, direct message. It wouldn't be public on a wall. If you're going to address something to someone, you would just start with the @ sign, and then start typing their name. And my Twitter handle doesn't start with Cheryl, so mine wasn't coming up. But you would find them in your link, and you would just click it, and then the message would go directly to that person. You could also do that over here when you're composing your tweets too. Okay. Also on the me page, let me see what else. Your followers tweets are down here as well as over here. And I think I covered about the basics. If you have any questions, anything comes up, need more information, don't hesitate to get in touch. Thanks.